Hello. You're welcome. My name is Godwin Emmanuel. Welcome to Fxpg Global Forex Trading Academy. Today is 10th of July 2022, but we're analyzing for tomorrow, being Monday, 11th July 2022. Let's hop up to what we have for today. But before we continue, what I would like us to understand is building career in Forex trading starts with taking the decision to do all you can against all odds to transform your financial life by efficiently navigating the financial market, just like the banks and other financial institutions, through the training and mentorship of Fxpg platform. And we'll be looking at this pairs. EURUSD, GBPUSD, GBPJPY, USDCAD, gold, NASDAQ, US30, and also dollar index. And I would like you to subscribe if you would like to be our student by visiting fxpreneur.com.ng. And don't forget to subscribe to this particular channel, like it, and also share it with your friends, especially those who are finding it difficult in trading Forex. And also comment if there's anything you would like us to cover, or if there's any pair you would like us to add to what we are doing right now. Don't forget to turn on your notification button so you get informed anytime we upload content. And let's go straight up to what we have for today. This is dollar index. And the dollar index did exactly as we analyzed last week, Thursday, that this was going to happen. It should go and hit this weekly order block. All right, after covering this particular fair value gap, there's an FVG here before the block. All right, and market did exactly as we analyzed, because it has to first of all get the stop hunt neutralized with this particular week that we've seen. And that is to tell us that this market is actually ready to come down. All right, that to say, I am telling you guys that dollar is going to lose strength, hopefully within the week. But then what we do, we trade what we see and not what we feel. So we have seen that this has happened. So that is an indication that dollar will become weak and it needs to pull back down at least 50% of this particular swing low here. So now we are looking at this market coming down, and that is why we are looking at this, and we did this, we went back to a lower time frame, like let's say 2 hours or 1 hour. All right, so here we know we'll have where retail traders will put in their stop losses here. Retail traders will be putting their stop losses here. So this place become what? A liquidity zone, which will have what? They say stop liquidity, and below there we'll have an order block. All right, so we want to see these guys trade back down, remove this sell side liquidity, all right, sell stop liquidity, and hit this order block, and then pull back to the other block, this other block, or possible an FVG that will be created while this aggressive move is coming down. Then once you get there, it will flush down this particular level, trading into this fair value gap. And once it trades into this fair value gap, we're expecting it to pull back up. All right, because this will actually validate the retail traders trend line like this. All right, it will validate the retail traders trend line like this, pull back up here. All right, and possibly once that is done, then we'll see this movement down. All right, break this thing down. So this is what we're expecting to happen on dollar index. And let's go straight up to EURUSD. EURUSD played out exactly as we analyzed it. All right, and then we analyzed that EURUSD should come down to this particular level, and Under here, we'll have weekly fair value gap, all right, which is this particular point where Euro USD has actually hit. And we're expecting this to really happen. So now, as this has actually happened, this is the very first clear of this liquidity that we have here on this particular level. As you guys can see, this lingered for some time. So they have to stop or hit and to go back up. So we are anticipating that this guy will still have to come back into this fair value to trade into it. As you can see, they only came to the edge and they have to go back to trade into the particular FVG, because also we'll have fair value gap here. Also in 2 hours we are seeing here, but in 4 hours the level is somewhere here. So we are seeing fair value gap here. So we want to see this market trade back into this fair value gap and then flush back down. Why are we saying this market should flush back, go back to this fair value gap? Now we'll have this as a trend line liquidity resting here. And most of the retail traders will be expecting this market to come back here, then they will take a sell, while they will have their stop loss above here. So, and those who are actually on sell, all right, from anywhere, also have their stop losses on this particular level we are seeing here. So we want to see these guys do this, come down to this particular block here, then come and take away this trend line liquidity, then trade into this particular other block here and pull back to retest this particular trend line and to go up. And we would like to see them remove this particular trend line liquidity, trading into this fair value gap. Then once that is done, we want to see a flush back down into this weekly fair value gap. Then this market will take its place up to the upside. So that is what we're expecting from this particular pair, and that is what we would like to see on this pair. So we're looking at this. First of all, we want to follow them to take away this liquidity up here, coming back to this particular other block, here. Once it gets to this particular other block, we'll be anticipating to see this thing pull back from this level. All right, we would like to see it pull back from that particular level. So once it hits here, we would like to see it pull back again. Now gets mitigated by this particular breaker block that we will have here. Okay, of course, because when you break it, this one turns to a breaker block. All right, so once it comes down to the breaker block that we have here, we would like to see a flush up, take away this level, this buy side liquidity that will be above here, to come and hit into the particular FVG. Then from there, we'd like to see it down. In a worst case scenario, we'll see them coming to this particular level here to come and get mitigated by this particular other block that we'll have here. All right, now once you hit this particular other block, this block here that we'll have here, then it will find its way down. So that is what we're expecting to see on this particular market. But I'm not seeing these guys getting to this particular level. I would like to see them actually stopping at this particular level, that is being mitigated by this breaker block that is here. So that is what I'm actually expecting to see. I want to see them get mitigated by this particular breaker block. And once they are mitigated by the particular breaker block, then I would like to see a flush down. All right, so that is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. And let's go straight up to another one. And that is GBPUSD. GBPUSD has actually played out very, very well as expected. As we can see, GBPUSD has actually because we anticipated that they would trade into this particular level and come down, and they did that. Now, when this market was here, this is 4 hours, we anticipated that it will flush, go into this fair value gap, all right, and then flush down, and that exactly happened to remove this liquidity. After this is done, so we know that there's already stop hunt here, all right, and we want to see them move to the upside, trade fully into this fair value gap, and then come back down to take away this liquidity. But they came back down, they didn't take away this liquidity, they stopped here. So now from here and here, we are seeing wage. This is wage, all right, and we want to see these guys because inside this place now lies a lot of liquidity. Here we'll have a retail trend line that have been validated, all right, from here to here. We'll have a retail trend line that have been validated So, and retail traders are already selling here. So what we want to see this market go up. Take away this liquidity line here, this trend line that we see. Stop losses are already here. Some persons are already selling here. They have their stop losses on this particular trend line. All right. So we want to see them go back up and smash it here and take away this liquidity that is resting here. After that, they will get there and do what? And get mitigated by the particular order block and possibly being giving us a particular another validation for retail traders to also draw another trend line here. Then after we have seen this, we want to see this market come back down and trade into this world, into this, take away this previous week low that we'll have here, because we'll have a previous week high and previous week low. So I want to see this guy come back and take away this previous week low that we'll have here. Then after this is done, then I will see this guy go up. So this is where I will be, from this level, I will be anticipating a real reversal. All right, so that is what I want to see. But then if this guy go up and break above this level, I will change my bias to the upside. But for now, this is what I want to see play out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Then fermenting Wednesday, Thursday, I want to see this particular move up on this particular 4 hours time frame. So what we'll be expecting for in this particular week that is coming, we're actually expecting to see this happen. We want to see these guys trade back into this level, take away this buy side liquidity that is here, and also this trend line liquidity, and get mitigated here. They will begin to look for a sell to the downside, knowing full that when they get to downside, they will look for a manipulation up to take away this and now reverse the market. That is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. All right, so let's go straight to GBPJPY. GBPJPY has actually performed as we expected, and you can see that GBPJPY has actually it went back up, traded into the particular fair value gap. We wanted to see it come down, then it came back here, giving us this head and shoulder to be mitigated by this particular OB here. Then it went back up. Now we have seen the level where it is, and it's actually on trend line. I would like to see this trend line violated. We would like to see market makers put this market up to take away the liquidity that is resting on this particular trend line. Because liquidity are always resting on what will have the support, the resistance, the trend line, the channels, all right, double top, double bottom. And so here we have double top here. So we would like to see this guy go up and do what? And take away this. Before they will do that, they would like to do what? Induce traders to sell the market down. So on Monday, we would like to see them sell the market down little a bit because of this double top, and just to validate what they have taught you on what the market maker have taught you, taught the retail traders. So they will go down, and once they push back down, they will go up to reverse the market instantly on a high speed to make sure they take away the stop losses that are resting above here, and that which will be on the trend line. And if you go to 1 hour time frame, you will find out that here also there is a little FVG that made it to come down here. So now as they've come down to this level, then have to flush, take away this particular level here and to create this equal high. Now here, most person will be seeing that there is equal high. Please, let's go down to 15 minutes and see what I'm talking about. In 15 minutes, guys, you will see that in 15 minutes here, we're expecting this market to come back down here. Why are we expecting this market to come back down here? Because there is an order block here. This order block, what does it really imply? What makes an order block strong? What actually makes an order block strong is when there is a gap. All right. So as you can see, there is a little gap between this and this. So we want to see this guy do this. All right. Then take away this level. So we'll be joining them to do that. Let's go straight up to another pair, which is, I think that should be USDCAD. Yes, USDCAD is performing very well, and we'll still want to see USDCAD come down here. So let's go straight up to 2 hours time frame and see what we are looking at. Between here and here, there is a fair value gap here because this broke a structure. There is a gap here. So we want to see this market trade back into this fair value gap here, all right, and possibly be mitigated by this particular order block, then to flush down, take away this particular low. We would like to see a pullback again, then to take away this particular low. This is what we want to see happen. And once it gets to this particular order block here, this particular order block here, this is a breaker block. So when you get to this particular breaker block, I would like to see this market reverse back up, and most they might actually hit this particular level, all right, but this is the place I'm actually looking at this. I would like to see them do this, take it down, take away this liquidity that is resting on this particular trend line, and then get mitigated by the particular order block to go back up. So this is what I will be expecting on this particular pair. And note it that there is also a trend line here by retail traders. Okay, so now these guys will like to validate to come back here, as do when they get to this level, they do as if they want to validate it, then just to do was to take away this liquidity to hit this level, and they'll continue their move to anywhere they want. And that is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. Let's go straight up to another one, which is gold. Gold has been so amazing, and gold actually performed exactly as we analyzed. You can go back to most of our pairs, like as I said, and see the way we analyze our chart and what they played out. You can revert to the pair we analyzed, this pair or this pair that we analyzed on Thursday, and see exactly that what you analyzed is actually what played out on Thursday and also on Friday. So and on Friday, we did not do any kind of analysis, simply because it was still playing out as we analyzed it. So here I would like to see these guys, you know, as they've traded into this particular level and they've removed this level here. So I would like to see them come back to the particular order block and take away this liquidity on a trend line. Let's go to a higher time frame so we can understand what I'm talking about, so we can see it clearly. Let's go to daily. I think it should be daily. Good. Now, as you can see, this is a trend line, all right? And I want to see this guy trade into this particular trend line. I want to see them remove this trend line, though they've done that, but right now we are actually anticipating them to do that because their bias is going to be on the toward the upside. But I would like to see a kind of manipulation, all right, as the week is opening up. I would like to see a kind of manipulation before they go to the upside, and that is why we are expecting that. Always remember this, that market makers always go to the opposite side of their intended direction before they go to the right direction, all right? So that is what I'm expecting from this pair. I would like to see them go to the upside, then come back down, all right? Come back down here, take away this particular level. So I would like to see them take away this level, this particular trend line liquidity. Then after that, give me a reason to buy this market. And that is what I will be expecting from this pair. So if you watch on 4-hour time frame, we have this validation of trend line here. And this trend line that we have that have been validated here will need to be flushed out. All right. So I would like to see these guys come in here, all right, and do what? And take away this liquidity. When they come in, hit this other block, take away this liquidity, then come in here. When they trade into this FVG, I would also like to see a pull back. Then after that, I would like to see them take away this level. So that is what I will be expecting from this particular pair, right? That is what I would like to expect from this particular pair. So let's go straight up to another one, and that is good. That is NASDAQ. NASDAQ played out exactly as we analyzed last week. So we're looking at this. Now, we want to see this particular move push up to take out this liquidity that we have. As you can see, they've traded into the particular fair value gap. I want to see them take a push up to take away this particular buy side liquidity and also take away this trend line liquidity that we have here. And then trade into this particular order block here. And here also, we know that once they trade into this other block here, I would like to see a kind of a reversal back down, and that is what we're expecting from those pair. Want to see them go up, take away this liquidity, all right, this buy side liquidity, also this trend line liquidity, and then pull back, go up and do what, and get intercepted or what by this particular unmitigated zone. So once they are being mitigated here, they will find their way back down, and that is what I will be expecting to see. And when it's coming down, watch here we'll have fair value gap here, all right. So once you come into this fair value gap, we would like to also see a push up, back up, all right. So that is what we want to see from this particular pair. So once you come into this fair value gap, I would like to see a little push back up, then up, then down to take away this trend line liquidity, then give us any form of reversal to go up. So that is what I will be expecting from this particular pair. All right, so let's go back to another one, the last but not the least, and that is US 30. US 30 has actually performed very well, just as anticipated. And here, as you can see, this is 4 hours. I'm analyzing 4 hours right now. So we're supposed to go back to daily. Let's go to daily and see what happens in daily. All right, first before we go to 4 hours. On daily time frame, good. On daily time frame, we are seeing this. Now, market has traded into the particular fair value gap. This is fair value gap, all right. And this market needed to come back down to take away this particular low. But as you guys can see, it didn't come down to take away this low. It only got mitigated by the particular order block, and it's now finding its way back up again. So, and also here we know that we have this particular trend line liquidity. All right. Let me draw it properly. Sorry, let me take this out. Good. And draw it properly. This is a trend line liquidity. This is a trend line. All right, this daily trend line, and also we'll have another block here. There's also another block here. I will have fair value gap here. Okay, so now what we are expecting here is we would like to go to 4 hours and see what you are expecting on the interim. Good. We have seen a break of market structure here. Okay, we have seen a break of market structure here, and this is also another block. Okay, so we have seen a break of market structure, and this market has come back here to the particular level. So let's go to 1 hour time frame and see what's happening in 1 hour time frame. Good. As you can see, market is breaking structures up, 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 and here market has gotten to this particular level. I would like to see a kind of a manipulation to the upside, towards the upside, then pull back down. Let's go to 3 hours or something. Good. What I want to see on this chart is this. I would like to see a hit on this particular this. Okay, that's what I want to see. I would like to see a hit on that particular. I want to see a hit on that. This is what I want to see. I want to see it come back, hit this particular order block, this other block here, then trade down. All right. So that is what I want to see here. Let's go straight to a lower time frame, like 2 hours. I'm looking out for something. Good. So it's from here now that I will be anticipating the push up to the upside. All right, I'd like to see this happen. Then it's from there. It's from this level here. I would like to see something like this. Oh, this is slow. Back up, trade into this fair value gap. Find the way up to this other block here. So this is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. This is what I'm expecting from this particular pair. So this is where we draw the cutting for today's analysis. And kindly join our academy if you really want to build a career in Forex trading. If you're not part of us yet, kindly join our academy by visiting the fxpg.com.ng. All right, it is there at the description box. All right, then also make sure you click to subscribe, like, and share. So thank you very much, and do have a perfect trading week.